Hey everyone, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times and Chris Wilson Coaching. Thanks for stopping by. Today's show is part 7 of my series on building a brand for your startup. You've been watching the show for the last few episodes. We talked about your identifier. That's like your logo, your slogan, your business name, and your attribute, what you want people to think or feel when they see your logo, when they hear your slogan, when they think of your business name. Today, we're going to talk about building the connection, the association, the link between those two things. I will tell you up front, this is the most difficult part of branding. It's not that difficult to have someone design a logo. You can probably come up with a great business name. You could probably even brainstorm and come up with a really great slogan. It's not that difficult to say, well, here's what I want people to think or feel when they think of my business. I want them to think of whatever these things are. The difficulty is actually connecting the two. You're taking a logo and you want someone to think of something, and that's not necessarily an easy or natural connection to do. There are basically 2 things you can do that will make this process a lot easier. First and foremost, the most important thing is, in the mind and in the eyes of the consumer, this association has to make sense. It has to be something that people can sort of put together very easily. And I'm going to give you some real life examples that'll probably make sense to you. If I said always low prices, and you're in the United States, you probably think of the company Walmart, the store Walmart. Well, why is that? Well, because Walmart's where you go when you want to buy things that are affordable, right? If you want to buy something that's cheap, you go to Walmart. Do you want the highest quality? No, you go to Walmart for the lowest prices. It's a giant store. You can usually find what you want at the best possible price. If I said the word Xerox, you probably instantly think of a photocopy machine. They sort of have made that connection to the point in the United States, we'll say, hey, can you make me a Xerox of this? Instead of saying, can you make me a photocopy of this? You probably don't think Xerox computers. At one point, they were a very innovative computer company. A matter of fact, they are credited with inventing the mouse. But they've never been able to build that connection. Xerox means photocopier. It doesn't mean computers. Just one of those things. A friend of mine is trying to build a brand for her dance studio. She has just a beautiful logo and a website. She's doing everything right. Her attribute she's trying to connect is the word family. And so she's trying to build that association. I'm not sure actually how it's going. It's been an ongoing thing she's been working on, but that's the association she's trying to build. All right. So number 1, make sure it makes sense in the eyes of your consumer. What's the second thing you need to do when you're trying to build this association? You have to do it consistently for a very long time. Brands aren't built overnight. Brands are built over the course of time, over the course of years, over the course of a generation. Let's say you're a small business. I'm a small business. I own a performing arts school. I don't have the budget to run TV commercials. I can't hire celebrities. I can't do a Super Bowl ad. How can I build a brand? Well, I can build a brand the same way that Walmart built their brand. Remember, Walmart started as one store in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, by a guy named Sam Walton. Right? So I have an opportunity to build a brand every time a customer calls my business. I have an opportunity to build my brand every time someone visits my website or sees a Facebook post or takes a guitar lesson or attends a dance class or even walks in the front door of my business. Every one of those is an opportunity for me to build my brand and to build a relationship with their customer. And remember, that's how Walmart built their brand. When they were one store in sort of this little town in Arkansas, their thing was they had the lowest price merchandise, and they delivered that over and over and over again. They built a second location, same thing, always low prices. Now it's this giant empire that's just been built on this brand since day one. So get started on this, know that it's a lot of work, and know that it has to make sense in the mind of the customer. All right, so that's all for today. I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.